they have a culture that is focused on work and efficiency, and we don't seem to find a middle ground between resting and not doing anything. That's on the other side of working excessively. So I think it's good to focus on that because you're not just working to work. You're not trying to be the most efficient worker. That shouldn't be our goal. Our goal should be work to so that we can survive better. That's the original idea. But it seems as if human beings find it hard to find a middle ground between. We don't really know how to like just have moderation in whatever we do. So when it comes to that, it's something you have to be intentional about. So that itself deserves its own level of work and dedication. Moderation deserves its own level of work and um, moderation. So uh, for example, I once in my life I believe just in chilling and not doing much because uh, I thought about the idea of Pareto principle that most people work 80% of their life to enjoy just 20% of what they do, or they just have 20% time that they used to enjoy. Instead of that, I decided to just do what I love more and chill more. So I ended up being really broke, and I almost died from malaria because I wasn't taking care of myself and I wasn't eating enough. I was living a very lazy. So I decided to like not die and do what it takes to survive. And when I did that, I went to the other extreme, which is hardcore work from morning to night, content creation kind of stuff. And now I'm thinking about it like, must I be on the extreme? Must I be like Kai Sinat? Must I be like 24 hours streaming all the time? I mean, even if you do just 2 hours of that, you should be able to get something. Why are you trying to be the biggest in the world, right? So there should be a level of moderation. Even if you are aiming for something great, you should also um, focus on your health and other things that you think are important in life. Family, friendship, passion. Yeah, it shouldn't just be about money. So I've come to a conclusion. Instead of doing one thing like all day, what if we say we go hard as possible in a short time frame? So when the time is over, we get to do other fun things we want to do, or other important things in our life. So we don't just focus on work alone. So I'm starting to do that instead of shooting videos all day and shooting videos, editing videos all day. I'm starting to think, there are other things that could even make you more money than what you're doing currently. They are spending so much time doing. So what if instead of that, we reduce our spending? So reducing your spending is like now I've reduced my spending. So I'm being very conscious about reducing how much I spend because I don't need as much fruit as I eat daily. I eat a lot of fruits, but I'm realizing that I don't need that much fruit. I could just eat like half of what I eat and I'll still be okay, right? And so reducing the cost of living would help you to be more flexible. So I think the more people make money, that's a mistake a lot of people make. The more we make money, the more we spend. So we are making money to spend more, but our lives are not improving because apart from spending more, our time, the quality of how we spend our time, the family, the friendship, all these things still suffer. But we just spend more. So first thing we would want to do is like cut back the spending. One, and I'm doing that right now. The next thing is diversifying what I do in a way. So the idea of just focusing solely on something, well, it seems good, but it seems efficient. But I don't just want to be efficient at that thing. I also want to risk other things that can even put me ahead in the future. So even though I'm not making money from it, I would want to experiment with more things. For example, I have a page which is Double F the King, dedicated to shorts, and it's monetized, right? And it has 87,000 followers, subscribers. But I'm risking creating another channel, which is this. And before, I'll just spend all my time on that channel. But right now, I'm risking for the possibility of more profits in the future because the channel is comedy, low, what do you call that, in RPM. So yeah, other channels have higher stuff. Like now, I'm focusing on education, which is uh, teaching people to think like in a more open-minded way, right? So that should have a higher profit, right? Per the seconds watched, and in the future eventually, and I can have more um, profitable or more more serious collaborations with this kind of channel. But in the moment that I'm making it right now, looks like I'm taking money away from what I was making money from already, which is my other channel, right? So, but I would keep just making small money without if I don't risk dedicate enough time to making another kind of content or creating another business, even though it's risky and it's not sure it's going to take off, but we should allow enough risk in other things and not just dedicate our whole time to small money, right? So a way to do that is to cut back your spending as much as possible. Like now, I'm not using the latest iPhone to shoot, so I'm using my a Poco X3, X7, X6 Pro. I'm using a Poco S6 Pro, and but a lot of people are caught up with the consumerism, whatever. They want to buy the latest phones, the latest everything, and even the shooting this content. I'm just using the very basic stuff, not dedicate putting all my money on it, right? So I think it makes sense to reduce your spending so that you don't have to work more doing making little money, right? And the little money, instead of that, you could have dedicate more time to risky stuff that can earn you higher money. And also, we should not forget, we wouldn't forget the whole purpose of this, which is to have a better life. So right now, even while we're heading to a better life in the future, we can live that right now, right? And that's what I'm doing. Like I believe I'm already living the best life right now, and it's by making sure that even the two things I'm doing, which is the new hustle of the new YouTube and the old one, the content that I already have it's 7,000 followers for, it's not taking all my time all day. So eventually, the time I'm cutting back, I would gain the money back probably from the risky things I'm trying. It's not just this I'm trying other things, right? I'm trying music too. I'm still working on trying to make a song go up. And the other things I would also have on my plans. So the more I try things, the faster I get to that point. Different things. So that's the idea. While I'm still focusing on the main thing that is making me money, right? Not saying I'm stopping completely. So that's my journey with having trying to balance uh, work and life. And some people say there's no balance, but I believe there can be, as long as you don't have um, more responsibilities. I think the reason why people believe there's no balance is because they take on a lot of responsibilities quickly, like children and wives. So if you can stay off that and try to sustain yourself and live very minimalistic life, live a very minimalistic life, then you should be able to achieve a sort of balance, work and life, right?